In my past life, my stepmom hated me with every fiber of her being. She was the one who threw me into the abyss with her own hands. I was just a kid back then. I'd run to a friend's house to play and forgotten to lock the front gate, and my little brother ran out and was killed in a car crash. My dad was consumed by grief, convinced I'd left the gate open on purpose to murder his son. He chained me up in the basement like a stray animal, treating me worse than a beast. After years of captivity and torture, I snuck upstairs to find food, dizzy with hunger, and stumbled on a deadly secret between my stepmom and her lover. If that brat hadn't left the gate unlocked, her voice was venomous, yet triumphant. I was terrified your dad would find out we killed Michael. They were the real murderers. Before I could process it, she spotted me, her face contorted in terror. In the next second, she shoved me down the stairs hard. When I opened my eyes again, I was right back on the day Michael died in that crash. This time, I didn't cry. Instead, I looked up at Dad with a sweet smile and pointed upstairs. Daddy, I locked the iron gate tight. It was the uncle in Mommy's bedroom who opened it. Lila, you saw a man open the gate? Dad stared at me, his bloodshot eyes blazing like he was about to devour me whole. A cold laugh bubbled up in my head. Look at him, falling apart over his precious son. In my past life, no matter how I begged him to believe I'd locked the gate, he only listened to the lies my stepmom whispered in his ear, branding me a killer of his only boy. He'd married Charlotte, already pregnant, before my mom's grave was even cold. Desperate to secure her place as his wife, she'd risked everything to have a premature baby, Michael, and the birth had ruined her body, robbing her of the chance to have more kids. That's why Michael was his whole world. After Michael died, Dad trampled on me like I was a dog. I ate dog food, slept in a dog crate, and even barked like a dog to calm his useless rage, all to ease his guilt over Charlotte. This life, I'd never be that stupid again. He cared more about his pride as a man than anything, and he loved his son more than his own life. I'd use those two things to crush this wretched pair into the dirt. My first move after being reborn was to race upstairs and catch them in the act, but fate had other plans. I turned around, and my blood ran cold. Michael was standing in the middle of the street. Dad's face paled with terror in the distance, too far to save him. To win his favor this time, I didn't hesitate for a second. I lunged forward and grabbed Michael's arm. The car's tires screeched past just as I pulled him back. I'd saved him, but not completely. He didn't die on the spot like he did in my past life, but his legs were crushed beyond repair, condemned to a wheelchair for life. Honey, Charlotte's scream split the air. She scrambled over, sobbing hysterically, and clung to Dad's arm, jabbing a finger at me. Don't listen to this little brat's lies. Her mom died young, and she's hated us ever since. She left the gate open on purpose to kill Michael. Dad's jaw tensed, ready to explode. I ran to him on my tiny legs and wrapped my arms around his thigh tight. I tilted up my grubby little face and squeezed out the most innocent, purest eyes I could muster in my life. No, Daddy, I didn't. My voice shook, tears pooling in my eyes, so wronged it felt like the world was falling apart. I just wanted a mommy to love me. I thought if I was good to Michael, you and Mommy would like me too. Hot tears splashed down my cheeks as I spoke. I pointed to my brother, screaming in pain, and choked out. I saved my milk for him, gave him my favorite teddy bear. If I hadn't grabbed him just now, he'd be gone forever, and I'd have no one to play with. Teacher says we have to love our little brothers, and I'm a good girl. Please believe me, Daddy. I'd practiced these words to a fine art in my past life, begging for his love. Now I said them without a flicker of guilt. I felt his muscles stiffen, and I hugged him as hard as a little kid could, then dropped my final bombshell.